Well, people go to our next guest to get back into balance. He's a chiropractor who specializes in a treatment called NUCCA, and people say it is changing their life. Dr. Jamie Kaiser and one of his very happy patients, Brenda, are here. Great to have you both this morning.
Thanks for having us on.
Now, NUCCA, it's interesting because it's a very unique specialty within chiropractics, and you don't hear that, you know, the cracking and the noise. Tell us how it works.
It's a very different process. We always say that NUCCA isn't better or superior to any other forms of chiropractic. It's just a completely different approach. And what NUCCA focuses on is making sure there's proper alignment between the head and the rest of the body. Okay? And the actual treatment with NUCCA, though, is very different in that, it's shown on the TV here, you know, the most amount of force that you actually feel during the correction is like if your pulse is being taken. It's all about the leverage to get things to move, not the actual brute force. So the most force she's really feeling there, again, your pulse being taken, slightly more pressure than that. That's all it takes.
So with that, you're really able to do the subluxation and have the spine do the healing. And,
right.
and
we move things back to where they need to be, but we can, again, do this all based upon the measurements that we figure out beforehand.
It's absolutely incredible, absolutely incredible. And Brenda, you're a living testimony to that this really works. You were having incredible pain, you had surgeries. Tell us about your journey.
I had a couple neck surgeries, so 2 fusions, cervical C5 through C7, and through that process I've learned how to kind of take care of myself. But at the time I saw...
And what you can see here on her x-rays, this was Brenda actually when she came into the office. She had already had, well, actually 2 neck fusions. The first one didn't take. The second one, and that's Brenda actually right now. And even though the surgery, you know, was a success, there were still a lot of problems that ended up showing up later down the road for her.
How frustrating. You go through these 2 surgeries and, you know, you're thinking that it's the road to recovery. It doesn't work. And then you meet Dr. Kaiser.
Well, it was really amazing because I was having a lot of headaches, and this is 7 years after having had the procedures. So all of a sudden I developed headaches and also a lot of jaw pain here, and also what I thought was TMJ, and had tried, I stopped chewing gum. I went to hypnotherapy because I thought I was clenching my teeth. I worked with a physical therapist and I wasn't getting any results. So ultimately I Googled some information on this, very medical terminology, and found NUCCA and found Jamie, and I said, I've got to have this done. I had 1 treatment and I responded immediately with relief in the jaw pain. Definitely I do not have headaches anymore. I do not have jaw pain. I do not have TMJ.
So on a scale of 1 to 10, you just said that you didn't have pain. What would your quality of life be now?
It's great. I have no issues. I've had other improvements in my physical body in terms of I was constantly having some other issues with my hips, and I wasn't a believer in the beginning with the fact that fixing up here could affect the rest of the body, but since I've continued with the treatments and I'm now not being seen as frequently, I have confirmation that the rest of my body is starting to get into balance, and that's really very amazing.
And the amazing thing for her as well is that, you know, by trade, you know, she's a pharmacist, and she just realized that she did not want to be on pain meds for the rest of her life. I mean, that's just a huge, huge statement.
It's unbelievable because a lot of people think that maybe this isn't something that they want to try, or they have some misconception that it could be painful or scary. If it doesn't feel anything more than, you know, like taking your pulse, it seems like an incredibly manageable, successful treatment.
It is, and that's why we offer the special for the San Diego listeners. They just need to call the office today, and if they are willing to do that, they can either go online or call the office, and for only $49 we will do the whole entire new patient process, and all that information there is for us to find out if they are a candidate for this care. If they are, we'll let them know, but if not, then we want to get them referred out to the people that can help them.
Best sort of candidates, and who might not be included in that?
I don't really have an answer for that.
Yeah, so everyone.
I've taken care of children as young as 3 years old. I've taken care of gentlemen as old as 99, people that have had successful surgeries, people that have had failed surgeries. Anyone in between, we are more than happy to sit down and talk with them and see if we can be of service.
Wonderful. And Brenda, now that this has really changed your life and given you such a high quality, why would you recommend it?
I recommend it as I think you have to use a lot of different techniques to heal your body, and this is definitely one that I think is the base. I call it the base because it really is the base right here, and to set things in the proper order. I wish that I had known about it prior to having my procedures done, because it's something I would have tried. Now, it may not have fixed that, but I know for sure that it did help me with headaches. And I would, to me, if anybody has headaches out there, headaches, jaw pain, TMJ, that they should absolutely be treated with NUCA.
Thank you so much, Dr. Jamie and Brenda. Some great information, and of course, take advantage of the special. That's an incredible offer.
Just need to call today.
Thanks, guys.